Shoutout sa iyo, Dowell, Harris Minion, Sashimi, Kenny Omega, Join to Understanding, Paps Tulo, King Meruin, Stone Trooper, Perfect Defect, Halager, shoutout sa iyo, Freeloader, Can't Understand, Marian Nanalo, Noxy, Silent Scream, shoutout sa iyo, Arlene Caro, Annalie, Arlene, shoutout sa inyo, KJ Montes, Arnold Ribal, the legendary Damage Control of Senator RAFFY TULFO, Pasok mga suki, hello, shoutout sa iyo. Viewers guys, pasok. Pasok na mga suki, huwag kayong mahiya. Huwag kayong mahiya. Good morning, Romelia. Suki-suki, mga pasok mga suki-suki. Pasok, pasok lang. Huwag kayong mahiya. Ako lang to. Gerald, shoutout sa'yo. Ito na nga. Ito na nga, guys. Hey, Alex Sigismundo, shoutout sa'yo. Pasok mga Tulfonatics. Ito na nga. Ang tindi talaga ni Idol mag-damage control, ano? Ayun, okay na. Nakuha ko na yung ano. Lo. Ang galing mag-damage control talaga ni Idol. Whew. Oh. Diba? Ito na nga. Uy, umabot. Uy, welcome. AJ Montes, Valerie. Ito na nga. It has come to my attention. To our office. Teka lang copy-paste kaya natin to. Tapos pa-evaluate natin kay ChatGPT. Take this info. Alright. Here's a summary. Alright? Yan tayo. Tingnan natin. Basahin mo natin yung statement niya. Here's a summary of the information provided in the statement from the office of the Senator RAFFY TULFO. The statement addresses a spliced video from Senator RAFFY TULFO's program aired around 4 years ago in 2020. Do you want to know kung bakit di ko makakalimutan ng date nito? Because my wife died on July 9, 2020. I would never, ever forget it. Get it? Ito. Tingnan natin. This video, which involves a deceased member of the Philippine Army, has resurfaced online with the apparent intent to tarnish Senator Tulfo's reputation. Idol, come on. People don't have to do that. You're pretty great at doing that yourself. People don't have to do it. Okay? They don't have to tarnish your reputation. You're pretty good at doing that. Oh, the timing. Basa. The timing of the video's release following 2028 presidential election surveys and the manifesto signed by retired soldiers criticizing Senator Tulfo's treatment of men in uniform suggests a deliberate effort to damage his image. You're gonna need more than 100 lawyers, Idol. if that's what you feel, right? Kung sa palagay mo talagang totoo yan, you're gonna need more than 100. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Am I right? I think I'm right, right? Right? Tuloy. The statement highlights Senator Tulfo's deep respect for military personnel given his family's background. His father, Lieutenant Ramos S. Tulfo Sr., was a Philippine Scouts member who fought against the Japanese and later served. Let's argue. Let's argue. ChatGPT, hey. What's the claim of RAFFY TULFO based on the spliced, allegedly spliced video? Is he saying that it's not, that the video that resurfaced was not authentic? Pasok. Based on the information provided in the statement from the office of Senator RAFFY TULFO, it appears that the claim made by Senator Tulfo regarding the allegedly spliced video is that the video is not authentic, has been manipulated to deliberately tarnish his image. Oh my goodness! Was that really the claim? Oh my goodness, come on! Senator Tulfo's office mentions that the video, which involves a deceased member of the Philippine Army, was aired on his program approximately 4 years ago in 2020. They assert that this video resurfaced online suspiciously after the release of surveys for the 2028 presidential election and a manifesto criticizing Senator Tulfo's treatment of military personnel. Okay. The statement suggests that the timing of the video circulation, coupled with the subsequent criticism in political context, implies a deliberate attempt to use the video for political purposes. Oh, okay. So, are you saying... Hang on. Are you saying that if I can prove that the video was authentic, his arguments won't fly? ChatGPT. If you could definitely prove that the video in question is authentic and accurately represents events as they occurred on Senator RAFFY TULFO's program, it would likely weaken the argument by Senator RAFFY TULFO's office that the video was spliced or manipulated to deliberately harm his reputation. Authenticity and context are crucial in such situations, especially when it comes to media representations and their impact on public perception. Proving the authenticity of the video would mean establishing that the content and context presented in the video are true, not altered or misrepresented. However, it's important to consider that even if the video is authentic, the interpretation and implications drawn from it can still be subject to debate and discussion. Hang on. What if he is using the spliced video argument to demolish arguments from the quoted ones? What does that imply? From his tama na pala yan. All right. Pati si chat, minemegos-megos mo. So, mas matalino ako kay ChatGPT, ha? Okay. Okay. If Senator RAFFY TULFO is using the spliced video argument to dismiss or discredit the arguments presented in the quoted statement, it implies a strategic defense tactic aimed at undermining the credibility of the video and deflecting attention from the issues raised in the statement. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. Yes. By alleging that the video is spliced or manipulated, Senator Tulfo may be attempting to cast doubt on the authenticity and integrity of the video itself. This strategy can serve several purposes. Okay, we're listening. Discrediting criticism. By focusing on the alleged manipulation of the video, Senator Tulfo can divert attention away from the substantive criticisms raised in the video or related to the events depicted. This tactic shifts the narrative from addressing the content of the video to questioning its legitimacy. Paano minegos-megos pakipaliwanag naman? Protecting reputation. Senator Tulfo may seek to protect his reputation and public image by challenging the credibility of the video. If successful in convincing others that the video is spliced or misleading, he could mitigate potential damage to his reputation caused by the video's contents. Red herring. So ibig sabihin, nakuha ni ChatGPT ang galawan ni Idol. So it means damage control, right? 3. By raising doubts about the video's authenticity, Senator Tulfo may sow uncertainty among the public or his supporters regarding the validity of any claims or criticisms presented in the video. This can undermine the impact of the video as evidence or as basis for judgment. Good point. Okay. Based on the official statement I gave you, which arguments which of the claims is the most important axiom? Okay. Based on the official statement provided, the most important axiom or claim seems to be the Senator Tulfo's deep respect and familial connection to the military. This claim is emphasized throughout the statement and serve as foundational principle underlying Senator Tulfo's perspective and actions regarding the issues raised. Family, military background, Senator Tulfo's father, okay. Support for military personnel. The statement underscores Senator Tulfo's profound respect for military personnel stemming from his familiar ties and personal history within the military community. Advocacy for military issues. Senator Tulfo's commitment or supporting armed forces and advocating measures strengthening military. Okay, good. Okay. How do you suggest that I debunk it? Do a hypothetico-deductive method. Identify the claims to be debunked. Clearly, identify the claims made in the statement that you intend to challenge. For example, you might focus on the assertion that the video involving Senator was spliced or manipulated. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Identify the claims. Clearly identify the specific claims made in the statement that you intend to challenge. For example, you might focus on the assertion that a video involving Senator RAFFY TULFO was spliced or manipulated. Challenge accepted. Yung mga latest kaya ni Senator ngayon, spliced pa rin ba? Teka, wait. Let's start here. Wala na dyan yung video. Wala na dyan. Sundalong. Sundalong. Sundalong nakabunti. Sundalong. Teka lang, wag kayong epal. Kayo na. Relax ka lang. We're doing this para sa audience. Okay? Relax. Easy. Ano na naman itong sinad mo, ano? May sinansi ano? Sabi niya, dyan. Relax, guys!
Baka na, nakakita ka ng kalaban, baka tumakbo ka.
Yan, Dyan kayo. Pero we have a problem. Why? This is 1 PH. At na-content ko yan. News 5 everywhere News 5 everywhere. Ayan
Tawag mo siya galit mamaya, Sige, sorry.
News 5 everywhere. Okay? Hindi uubra, Noxy. Hindi pa. Naku po, sinapubliko nyo na, buburahin na ng 1PH. Pag-type si Rocky Turbo, wala yan. How do we connect this? from this. From this. July 9, 2020. Idol in action. Kayo ang aga mong mang-away. Morning sa lahat. Good morning. Good morning, Direk. Pakinggan natin. Spliced?
Karipas ng takbo, iwan mo yung boots mo, takbo ka. Kawawa na may mga kasama mo, iwan mo dahil duwag ka. Siguro habang nagbabarilan, tatakbo ka. Sabay siguro sigaw mo, mama, nandito ng kalaban, tulong mama. Hindi nga.
Yan mismo yung sinabi ni Tony Trixie, ha?
O dili kaya, nakatalok bungkat, nagdadasal, tapos tinatawag mong mama mo. Hindi, ginagawa ko lang biro yan, pero hindi ka bagay maging sundalo sa nakakatakot ka. Ito ipaparating ko sa Philippine Army para malaman ng Philippine Army yung pagkatao mo. And then, idadaan ka ulit sa isang psychological test. Neurotest kung...
Live yan, ha? Live yan. Live. Next.
Ikaw ba'y karapat-dapat maging sundalo? Hindi sir, para sa akin assessment ko, pagdating po sa engkwentro, iwan mo yung mga kasama mo dahil duwag ka.
Dahil duwag ka. Diba? Yan lang naman kailangan natin. Tama?
Duwag ka. Ang nagdidesisyon para sa iyo is yung nanay tatay mo. Sandali lang po sir ha. Gusto lang magsalita ang tatay ni PFC, si Librado Canlog. Tatay Librado, magandang umaga po sir.
Yan ha. Punta tayo sa Facebook. Punta sa Facebook. 1PH was live. Punta tayo sa 19. Splice?
Psychological at emotional stress.
Opo, sir.
Ang resulta niyan is kapag yan po ikinaso sa inyo dahil doon sa dinaranas ni Desiree na kagagawan, nakakatakot ka, baka pagdating sa engkwentro, iwan mo yung mga kasama mo, halimbawa may bakbakan na, nakakita ka ng kalaban, baka tumakbo ka, karipas ng takbo, iwan mo yung boots mo, takbo ka. Kawawa na may mga kasama mo, iwan mo dahil duwag ka. Siguro habang nagbabarilan, tatakbo ka, sabay siguro sigaw mo, mama, nandito ng kalaban, tulong mama. Hindi nga. O dili kaya, nakatalok bungkat, nagdadasal, tapos tinatawag mong mama mo. Hindi, ginagawa ko lang biro yan, pero hindi ka bagay maging sundalo sa nakakatakot ka. Ito ipaparating ko sa Philippine Army para malaman ng Philippine Army yung pagkatao mo. And then, idadaan ka ulit sa isang psychological test. Neurotest kung ikaw ba'y karapat-dapat maging sundalo. Hindi sir, para sa akin assessment ko, pagdating po sa engkwentro, iwan mo yung mga kasama mo dahil duwag ka.
Ilan ang kailangan natin, di ba? 1PH, July 9, 2020. I-connect natin. Wala na kasi sa channel yan ng i-connect natin dito. July 9, 2020. Ano sasabihin? I-connect natin ha. Yan July 9, 2020. Same. Ito pala yon. Yes po, Ninang. July 9, 2020. Bakit? Nagtataka kayo, ba't magkaiba damit? Self-explanatory yung video.
Follow up. Galing sa baba ito kanina?
Yes, Idol. Galing po sa Idol in Action po at makakausap niyo po.
We just connected it. July 9. July 9. Galing sa baba. Nandiyan na sila ngayon. Yan sa channel ng RTIA kayo. Yes. Boom. Unsub na ako. Nakasub kayo kay Idol? Morning shows kasi yung una. Oh, ayan ha. Oh, downloadin na rin naman yan. Oh, ano kala nyo kailan pwede mag-download? Tuloy natin ha.
So, si Desiree Seraos ng Sultan Kudarat, kung saan idol, nirereklamo nga po niya yung kanyang fiancé na sundalo na umatras na lamang po bigla sa kanilang kasal at hindi niya po alam kung ano po ang dahilan.
Ayun, Ma'am Desiree, magandang
Ito yan ha.
hapon.
July 9, nakalagay. July 9.
Magandang hapon.
Opo. Kanina po, nagkaroon kayo na kayo raw po ay mabuti kanina. PFC Canlog.
Hello, Sir Raffy. Magandang hapon po.
Sir, yung tanong ko kanina, ulitin ko, bakit sir sa buhay mo ang
Oo, mula nung COVID. Oh. Wala silang kawala dyan sa statement ng idol nila. Office lang naman daw. Pa-shoutout you. Hoy, Boy Tigasen, shoutout sa'yo, ha?
desisyon para sa iyo, yung mga magulang mo palagi, kung hindi tatay mo, nanay mo. Sundalo pa man din kayo, sir.
Ang totoo yan, Sir Raffy, ako yung nagdesisyon.
Oo.
Bakit last minute, sir, kinansela mo yung kasal?
Hindi, ganito kasi yan, Sir Raffy. Explain ko po kung bakit ko inatras yung kasal. Kasi yung mama ko, inumura-mura niya.
Deleted na yata yung boss. Hindi deleted, oh. Galing to mismo sa ano nila, oh. News 5 everywhere. Ayan, oh. Live. Oh, chat is not available. Oh. Ayan, oh. 3 years ago. July 9, 2020. Oh. Ang takas yan. Live yan. Oh. Tuloy.
Tapos gusto niyang kunin yung ATM ko. Di pa nga kami kasal. Tapos sabi niya pa nga, pag siya yung maghawak ng salapi, ng ATM ko, kahit salapi, walang walang mapuntahan si mama ko. Tapos sinasabihan niya pa nga na, mamatay na sana yan.
Oh. Mamatay na sana yan. Oh.
Tapos sinasabihan niya pa nga na,
1PH gabi. Oo nga, meron nga.
mamatay na.
Iba to. Continuation to. Iba pa to.
Sana yan.
Ito yung continuation nung galing sa baba.
Ikaw pa naman, si Raffy, kung nanay mo yun. Diba, masakit din.
Natural, sir, natural. Lalo pa ako, mahal ko mama ko. Pero hindi ako mamas boy.
Oh,
Mahal
at least, di ba, hindi siya mamas boy.
ko mama ko. Sandali po, Ma'am Desiree,
Hello, sir.
pakisagot lang. Yung sinabi mo raw na yung ATM ni PFC, ikaw nga hawak at kapag ikaw naghahawak ng ATM, hindi na makakatikim itong mama niya at kung ano pang mga pinagsasabi mo. Makakatikim ng pera.
Sinungaling yan, sir. Sinungaling yan.
Paano pakakasalan kung bad attitude? Correct! Mamas boy. Pormahan ni ate, kabog.
Sir, kung talagang ako talaga, pinipilit ko talaga yung ATM sa kanya, sir, halos magdadalawang taon kaming live-in yan. Ako nga gumagas ko sa kanya. Yung ATM niya nasa magulang niya. Paano ko naman kukunin?
Meron full episode sa tingnan natin, July 9. Punta natin, July 9. YouTube. YouTube. Punta mo tayo dito.
Ulong gabay mo at mga patnubay, marami na ang pil.
Para sa akin.
July 9. July 09, 2020. Ito. Ito ha. RAFFY TULFO na
Media Center and Reliance Mandaluyong by
Buto tayo sa RAFFY TULFO in action mismo. Ano na yan? Yan.
Kapag ikaw naghahawak ng
RAFFY TULFO in action yan ha. RAFFY TULFO in action.
ATM, hindi na makakatikim itong mama niya at kung ano pang mga pinagsasabi mo.
Kukunin. Paano paano ko naman, hindi nga ibigay ni mama niya, hindi ko nga kinuha sa ATM yan eh. So, yan ako yung
At hindi raw ni Anino, hindi.
Gusto niya kasi si Raffy, kunin yung ATM. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, kukunin ko yung ATM.
Baka kasi naputol pang spa, pang salon ni ate. Gagi, kahon na kahon. Ayan o, Raffy Tulfo in action, July 9.
Pag na
Natural dapat kay Mrs. kay girlfriend yung ATM.
Oh?
Sir, kung kayo po ay naglilibin na pala, natural dapat kay Mrs. kay girlfriend yung ATM kasi
Oo.
libin na kayo eh.
Yun naman pala eh.
Bakit
Kaya
kay
nga, sir,
mamang ATM?
kunin ko na sana, sir.
Gano'n na
Ganun pala yun. Sabi ni Atty. Trixie, iba daw eh.
bago sa kasal, bago sa naka-schedule ng kasal, 2 years na kayo naglilibin, may anak kayo.
Wala po, sir.
Okay, wala, pero live-in na kayo. Dapat, ang may
Okay,
hawak
sir.
na ng ATM, si Desiree.
Oh. Why? Hindi si Ray daw dapat.
Kasi live-in partner mo na siya eh. Bakit magulang mo pa rin may hawak ng ATM? Kaya nakikita ko ng problema rito. Tumututo yung magulang mo ang ayaw ituloy ang kasal sapagkat kapag nagtuloy na kayo
Gagi, hindi ko bibigay ATM ko.
kasal na kayo, yung ATM mapupunta na dito kay Desiree. At totoo nga naman, mawawalan ng income itong nanay at tatay mo.
Support.
Sir, narinig mo ba sinabi po ni Atty. Garrett kanina na kayo po ay pwede makulong? At ang masama nito, sir, nalaglag po yung bata kasi sinabi sa iyo pala ni Desiree na buntis na ako.
Oh, sa nalaglag yung bata.
Nung malaman mo na buntis, malaman po ng parents mo na buntis, ngayon umatras ka tapos kung ano mga pinagsasabi mo labang kay Desiree, na-depress itong tao hanggang sa malaglag yung bata
Sanglaan ako
because
na
of
ng
that,
ATM.
unintended abortion po yung
Baka bill mo ako si GF kaya ayaw ibigay ang ATM. Requirements or required ba talaga kanino ATM? Sa magulang. Di pa kasal.
kaso mo. Bawsi plus sa Philippine Army, sir, delikadong matatanggal ka pa.
Hindi po. Sir Raffy. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hindi po
Actually, pagkasal na sila, talagang doon sa asawa na.
yan totoo, sir.
Oh, hindi raw
Sabi
totoo yan, oh.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hindi po yan totoo, sir. Sabi na nabuntis, sir. Kasi bago yan siya umalis dito ng batalyon, yung kampo, nag-PT po yan, sir. Negative po, sir. Tapos wala din sa pinakitang medical
Okay.
certificate sa akin, sir.
Desiree, magsalita ka. Hindi ka
Oh.
raw buntis?
Sir, ganito po yun,
Hindi,
sir.
kausapin mo siya. Usap
Kasi
kayo.
po,
Teka, oh.
Dalawa.
ano giingon mo sa ako? Anong sinabi mo? Na hindi ako buntis? Diba? Sinabi ko yan sa'yo before nung umuwi ako dito. Kasi sabi mo, division operation ninyo. Hindi ko din pala alam na yun din pala yung time na iiwasan mo ako. Sasabihan mo sa ako na ayoko na sa'yo. Prangka ba? Prangka
Teka, yung buntis muna, ate.
ka or ano dyan, puntahan mo kami dito, sila nanay, ang ganda ng pakitungo namin sa'yo, halos ikaw pa nga yung mas mahal na nanay sa akin eh, tapos ganituhin mo ako, sabihin na hindi ako nabuntis.
Teka, layo nun. Oh, argumento. Proof. Wala na, umiyak na. Wala na, talo na tayo. Tapos na. Babae talaga. Ah.
Odette, yung Philippine Army, Odette, ha? Odette, Philippine Army. Okay, sige po, go ahead po.
Tapos ano sinasabi mo sa akin na hindi ako nabuntis? Alam niya ng mga tropa, kanlog. Alam mo
Alam ng troop.
pa yung time na nahulog ako sa batalyon? Na hinahanap kita dahil andun ka sa lupan, sa baba, na umiinom ka. Nahimatay ako, nagpadugo ako. Alam nyo yan, alam ng tropa yan. Tapos sasabihin mo, ako hindi ako nabuntis. Ano tingin mo sa akin sinungaling? Grabe sakripisyo ko sa'yo. Alam mo yan. Alam pa yan ng mga tropa, ng mga surgeons mo. Awang-awang sila sa akin. Alam nila lahat yan. Tapos sasabihin mo, babalik na rin mo ako.
Sabi mo si Colonel Sagala, punta mo doon.
Ano?
Okay. Sandali lang po, sir, kausapin ko si Jean at Librado Canlog, yung
Kat?
parents. Magandang hapon po sa inyo, Mr. Librado or Mrs. Canlog.
Okay, magandang hapon po, sir.
Ma'am, di kayo po pala ang
May mas alam pa ng tropa.
tumututol na matuloy ang kasal ni Desiree kay PFC.
Ayun, sir. Yung kasal na sinabi niya nga kasal, nasip ng kasal, sir. Hindi totoo yun. Kasi yung sinabi niya nga pamanhikan, hindi pamanhikan yun. Birthday ng anak ko yun. Gisurprise nila nga usapan ng kasal. Si hindi ako nagtutol sa pamanghikan nila kasi wala ang husband ko. Nandoon
Where's the medical records sa atin na nalaglag? Yun nga eh.
sa abroad. Sabi ko, hintayin mo magdating ang husband ko. Pagdating ng husband ko, i-invite pa rin kami nila na mayroong ang binyag ng pamangkin niya. Hindi
Dapat may ultrasound check-up ng OB man lang as a evidence. Di yung alam ng tropa lang panlaban mo. Hindi nga yun masaklap eh. Bakit alam ng tropa? Teka. Buti sir kayo, meron ka pa video niyan. Sabi ng Tulfo natin, edit daw yan. Ayan o, live yan sa ano? Wanted sa radyo.
Hindi natuloy yung pamanikan. Walang pamanikan. Walang sit na kasal. Walang sinabi na kasal, na sinabi na wedding gown, wedding ring. Wala yun.
Desiree,
Hindi totoo yun.
Desiree, nakaset na yung kasal ba o hindi? Desiree, naset na yung kasal? Di ba sinabi mo kanina?
Hello, Sir Raffy.
Nakikinig na yung Philippine Army. Sige po, naset na yung kasal?
Opo, nandun na po lahat. Nakapirma po kami yan. Tapos nung time po na hindi namin pinaalam sa mama niya, kasi nga po, akala ko po, may sariling paninindigan niyang kwan ko, yung asawahin ko.
Tingnan mo yan.
Hindi siya nagpaalam
Tingnan mo yan, hindi nga alam.
na ganito. Na,
Okay, ma'am, nagkapirmahan na po kayo. Ano po yung pinirmahan niyo po?
Ano pirma nila?
sa application po, marriage license po namin.
Ayun, okay. At
unang-una, hindi siya nagpa-check up nung buntis. So, walang check up na, buntis ako, papa-check up ako. Walang ganon. Senomar lang. Ano yung pirmahan dun?
Yung sinumar pa po namin, tapos PSA
Okay.
po, meron po ako.
nakabili ka na rin ng mga damit mo. May mga ebidensya. Ayun.
Meron na po.
Okay,
Meron po.
may ebidensya.
Alam yan ni PFC Canlog, sir. Alam yan lahat, pati yung sa Sing Sing.
Okay.
Alam lahat yan ni Canlog, sir.
Nanay, Jean. Ma'am, makinig ka lang, ma'am, ha? Okay, ito po may ebidensya pinadala na meron na pong gown na naibili po si Desiree at yung pong Amerikano
Ayan
na
pala eh.
susutin sa kasal, ang bumili ito si Desiree. Ito po, meron din picture, pati
Sige, si Rayleigh lahat bumili, no?
po sing-sing at binili po ni Desiree. Makinig po kayong pareho, ha? Ma'am, hindi. Hindi, makinig. Hindi.
Makinig po na ako, sir.
Hindi. Colonel Ramon
Ano?
Sagala, magandang hapon po, Philippine Army spokesperson.
Ba't di raw bibigyan ng, nga naman, Idol. Pabayaan mo siyang mag-explain.
Raffy, good afternoon.
Colonel, ito pong sitwasyon. Ito pong si Desiree Siraos. Siya po ay naka-schedule na ikakasal dito kay PFC Raymond Canlog.
Okay.
Opo.
Ito pong si Desiree, ang bumili po ng gown, bumili ng sing-sing, Amerikana, nagbayad na para sa venue, nagpirmahan na po para sa agreement sa kasal, senomar, application, and all. And then, all of a sudden, sir, biglang umatras itong si PFC.
Okay. Ganyan yan. One-sided. Na-mute eh. Ganyan naman talaga eh. Bigot. Modern.
Sa nakababaw pong dahilan. Nung sabihin po kasi nitong ni Desiree na siya ay buntis, biglang umatras, sa sulsul na rin po ng parents kasi po mamas boy pala ito.
Hindi. That's not true. Hindi yung sinabing buntis. Hindi yun. Kasi nga nalaglag pa nga daw eh, di ba? Hinahanap daw umiinom.
So, anong nangyari po, na-depress po itong si Desiree hanggang sa makunan po siya.
Okay.
Ngayon po, nagkonsulta kami sa abogado. Ang sabi po ng abogado, dahil po sa nangyaring physical, psychological at mental stress,
Hindi nga na-prove yung buntis. Alam ng tropa, may witness.
nalaglag yung bata. So, pasok ito sa criminal po muna, sa kasong unintended abortion at BAUC.
Opo.
Ngayon po, sa inyo po dyan sa Philippine Army, pwede ba itong madala sa Philippine Army para tingnan po kung pwedeng kasuhan to sa admin unbecoming of an officer na gentleman or kung ano ba po pwedeng kaso?
May ibang klase talaga pakilamero dati nga na one-sided. Yung babae naman, kating-kati dun sa lalaki na siya na bumili lahat. Namimikot din. Walang pikot ang nangyayari. May witness, tropa. Nalaglag ang bata pero hindi na ospital. Oh! Kasalanan lahat, awit. Asan ang medical? May witness nga yung tropa. Oh.
Sa kanya, dito kay PFC?
Administratively ho, pwede ho siyang pwedeng magsampa ho ng complaint. Tapos administratively, pag may liability po siya, pwede rin ho siyang kasuhan. Ang kailangan lang po ay may complainant.
Okay. Kasi po, nag-file na rin po ng kaso itong si Desiree sa
Oh, yun naman pala eh. Nag-file na idol eh. Oh.
Sultan Kudarat.
Oh.
Pero, nagtaka kami, bakit po na-dismiss? Sabi ko, siguro, nagtaka din sila, baka hindi maganda ang ginawang affidavit.
Posible po yan. Kung sa korte po yun. No? Pero kung
Hindi po. Sa ano po? Sa Philippine Army. Sa Miss Desiree, pumunta na kayo sa Philippine Army, Sultan Kudarat?
Opo, sa Provost po ako mismo, sir. Nag-usap na kami ni Raymond Canlog dyan, sir, noong January 15 po. Nag-usap kami harap-harapan yan, sir. Sabi niya, hindi nga daw siya takot matanggal.
Oh.
Sabi ko, sige, kung hindi ka takot matanggal, sige. Yan man pala yung gusto mo. Ang akin lang sana,
Hindi
hindi
niya naman sinabing yun yung gusto niya. Sinabi niya lang, hindi siya takot matanggal. Wag sabihin ba natin na wala tong contribution sa pagkamatay ng ni Canlog, PFC Canlog. Di ba?
yung kasal natin. Ang hinahabol ko dito yung kahihiyan kasi ayoko na din sa'yo. Ang gusto ko lang yung kahihiyan ng ginawa mo sa akin.
Gusto lang kahihiyan na ginawa sa kanya. Kaya nagpa-RAFFY TULFO. At least alam na, Attorney Trixie, alam mo na. Hindi niya gusto may pagbalikan. Ang gusto niya lang makabawi, lumalabas dahil sa kahihiyan. Or depende sa sarili niya pala.
Nahulog yung baby ko na kahit sana yung baby na lang sana yung naiwan. Wala din eh.
Sir.
Sige, ma'am, saan po kayo nag-complain? Saan mong unit kayo nag-complain?
Saan daw unit po, Miss Desiree?
Sa 6 ID po, 57 ID po yung yung ex ko po. 6 ID Infantry Battalion po. Sa division sa Cotabato po.
Sa Cotabato kayo nag-file ng complaint?
Opo, sir.
Sige po.
Decidido na.
Tingnan po namin yung kaso niya. Kung gusto niyo pong mag-complain dito sa headquarters ng Philippine Army, pwede rin po, no? Tingnan po namin yung kaso niyo. Tatawag po kami sa 6th Infantry Division about this. Alamin namin kung anong nangyari. Tapos kung gusto niyo po i-pursue yung complaint, pwede rin po ito sa headquarters ng Philippine Army. Meron din po tayong Provost Marshal dito.
Malaking kasalanan kay Idol ang pag-urong sa kasal. Strength niya. 4 times ba namang ginawa? Hindi Muslim.
Okay, yung pag-dismiss po doon sa Sultan Kudarat, pwede po i-reopen yung case dito po sa main office sa Aguinaldo.
May contribution yan psychological sa sundalo. Siyempre, uuwi ka pa ba ng ganyan? May ganyang issue? Hindi na. Ako hindi na. Sana nag-usap na lang both side. Kaya nga eh. Hello, Jonathan.
Pwede mo siya mag-file ho dito mismo sa Fort Bonifacio, RAFFY.
Fort Bonifacio, opo. Pero sir, nasa Sultan Kudarat siya ngayon eh. Paano to?
Pwede siguro RAFFY kung meron siyang yung complaint niya. Siguro coordinate kami sa kanya kung paano na kasi alam mo may COVID, hindi naman siya pwede bumiyahe, no?
Opo, sir.
Yung baka pwedeng ipadala yung complaint niya dito at ipa-file natin sa Provost Marshal dito. Or at the same time, alamin namin yung doon sa Provost Marshal ng 6th Infantry Division kung ano nangyari. Kunin ko na lang po sa staff nyo yung mga detalye ho para matawagan namin ng 6th Infantry Division na Provost Marshal.
Siguro sir, kami na po ang maghanap ng magaling na abogado na gagawa po ng kanyang affidavit. Siguro po yung unang gumawa ng affidavit. Sandali po, Colonel. Desiree, sino bang gumawa ng affidavit o complaint mo na pinasa po sa Provost doon sa Sultan Kudarat?
Sino? Teka po tayo sa may ano, sa kay PFC.
Hanapan na.
Raffy,
Yeah.
magandang hapon po.
Magandang hapon po, Colonel. Okay, Siri.
Sir.
Re-refile natin yung kaso. Ibibigay ko yung number ni Colonel Sagala sa iyo para ibigay mo yung mga detalye yung sa pagreklamo mo doon sa Sultan Kudarat, and then hanapan namin kayo ng abogado excuse me, dito siguro sa Maynila ang gagawa ng complaint affidavit mo, o kung kaya dito, kung hindi dyan na sa Sultan Kudarat, at pagkatapos ay isusumitin natin kay Colonel Sagala dito sa Port Bonifacio. Okay?
Opo, Sir Raffy.
Okay.
PFC Canlog na.
Now, pagbibigyan natin one more time si Nanay Jean. Nanay Jean?
Yes po, sir.
Yung ATM po ni PFC Remo nasa iyo?
Yes po, sir. Sana pakinggan mo ang explain namin.
Okay, ma'am, isang tanong na lang, ma'am. Bakit nasa yung ATM ni PFC samantalang 2 years na nag-live-in itong si Derry at saka si PFC?
Ayan si DC, sir. Before yun wala sila nakasintahan ng anak ko, sir. Pusa yan doon pumunta sa batalyon, sir. Pinauwi ko yan. Sabi ko, uwi ka doon, huwag ka dito. Nandoon siya nagkasintahan ng anak ko, sir, hindi siya. Nandoon siya nagkuhan sa batalyon, hindi siya mag-uwi. Tapos anong sabi niya, wala siya intention sa anak ko. Tapos, yung pag-ano na, nag-live-in na, hindi na siya mag-uwi. Pinipikot ng anak ko.
Pinipikot niya ang anak ko daw, oh. At least bilang damit.
Kaya sinakasintahan, sir, sa anak ko. Pusa lang pumunta doon sa batalyon. Kasi may pinsan siya doon. Tapos yung tira, sabi niya, binili ng gown. Sir, tira ng anak ko yung 50,000, sir. Ay, ron loan niya, sir. Katong yung itiin sa anak ko, nandito sa akin. Kasi nag-loan ng anak ko, nagpatayo kami ng bahay. Kasi pag pasok ng anak ko sa sundalo, sabi ko, mag-loan na para makapatayo tayo ng bahay. Yun, nakapatayo ang anak ko ng bahay, 450,000 ang gilon niya. Ang 50,000 andyan sa kanila, hindi ko alam. Naalam ko na lapit na
Ma'am Desiree,
Good morning,
pakisagot po
Ma'am
yun.
Temyong.
Ay, sir, ako din po, sir, ha. Regarding sa loan, sir, nag-loan siya ng 450. Hindi ko na yun eh. Ang first loan niya, binigay niya sa magulang niya. Ngayon, syempre, alam niya ng fiancé ko, ng ex ko, na yung mama
Ma'am, pakisagot yung, ma'am, ikaw rin pupunta sa kampo.
Oo.
At hindi ka naman daw gusto ni PFC.
Ayun ang sagutin mo nga. Tama si Idel. Yari ka ngayon, Tulpo, oh.
Pinagpipilitan mo sarili mo.
Ay, sinungaling yan sila, sir. Kasi nga po, punta ako doon. Kasi nga po, sabi niya, punta ka dito, kailangan ko ng ganito. Miss na
Hindi jowa nilandi lang. Hindi naman siguro.
punta ka dito, bilhan mo ako ng ganito. Siyempre sa sobrang pagmamahal ko, siyempre, live-in nga po kami, pupuntahan ko po talaga.
Hindi, kaso yung kwento mo, live-in eh. Hindi nga daw live-in yung kaninang...
Siyempre po, live-in po kami.
Tama, I agree.
Tsaka po,
yung gown daw, nabili, hindi mo ra pera yon at pera daw ng PFC.
ang kapal din ng pagmumukha nila, sir, nasabihin na pera ng PFC na yan. Nag-loan siya, totoo, sir, nag-loan siya ng 250,000 sa apply. Pero anong ginawa sa pera? Alam yan ni Raymond Canlog. Sabi niya sa akin, kukunin na lang natin yung ATM kasi nga po nakasanla yung ATM. Sabi ko, mag-usap tayo mamaya. Sabi ko sa kanya, pag-isipan mo na mabuti. Ngayon, kinausap ko tong mama niya kung kukunin yung ATM. Sinabi ko pa kay Kwan, parang walang sir, parang nakuha lang namin yung ATM.
Saan ka kukuha? Yun nga eh. Sagutin mo nga muna. Saan galing yung pera?
Kasi ayaw talaga ibigay ni mama niya. 2 bis yan kinuha ng ng fiancé ko. Anong ginawa ni mama niya? Nag-walk out siya, umalis siya doon sa bahay nila, sa boarding house nila noon pa.
Okay.
Sabi ko, kung ayaw
Teka, hindi nasagot, Idel. Hindi nasagot.
mo, sige, wag
So ma'am, ikaw ang bumili ng gown. At saka yung Amerikana.
Yan ni Canlog kasi yung niloan niya, sir.
Sige ma'am, saan galing yung pera pinambili nyo ng gown? At
Yan.
saka ng Amerikana at saka sing-sing?
Akin po yun, sir. Yung may pera siya dati sa loan, sir. Yun po yun, yung nilagay sa kapa, sa region. Alam niya ni Canlog, sir, na na-scam sa lahat ng pera niya.
Saan nga galing?
Ako sisihin na yung pera niya andito sa akin.
Hindi, pero ma'am, yung pinambili po
Saan nga galing? Tama si Idol. Idol, sige, birahin mo.
sa gown, sing-sing at saka sa Amerikana, pera po ninyo.
Pera ko po yun, sir.
Saan nga
Akin po
galing?
yun, sir, naubos nga po, sir, eh. Nagkandakwa na nga ako, sir, na ospital pa.
Okay, sige. Saan galing po yung pera, ma'am?
Po,
Saan galing po yung pera?
sa akin po.
Opo, yung pinambili nyo.
Nag-online seller po ako ng mga military supply,
Okay.
mga products ko po ng mga beauty
Okay na po yun.
products
Okay
Teka,
na po.
teka, hindi yan. Teka, hindi pa okay yun, idol. Saan galing yung punan? Galing kay Canlog.
Canlog, sir.
Okay na po yun. Ibig sabihin, hindi galing sa sweldo ni PFC. Po yun. Okay na po yun, ma'am.
Canlog, sir.
Okay na po yun. Ibig sabihin, hindi galing sa sweldo ni PFC, kundi doon sa pawis mo.
Hindi po.
Okay.
Hindi po.
Alright. PFC,
Nag-loan ako, sir, ng 250, sir.
sir,
Nag-loan ako,
sir. Sir, gaano kay katagal nag-live-in ni Daisy Ray bago doon sa kasal?
Hindi kami nakaabot ng 2 years, sir, kasi naghiwalay kami. Pero yung pira
Okay,
na
kaya nga sir,
ginawa kanya,
sir, kulang
Teka lang, pagpaliwanagin mo.
2 years kayo nag-live-in.
Opo, sir.
Oh. Ngayon, hindi kayo magkatugma ng nanay mo. Sabi ng nanay mo, never daw kayo nag-live-in at never kayo naging magkasintahan at itong si Daisy punta-punta sa kampo. Hindi kayo magkatugma ni nanay.
Nagkasintahan kami, sir.
Kaya nga sir, living kayo. Pag
Pakinggan mo kasi ang ingay eh.
living kayo sir, para mag-asawa na kayo niyan sir. Ang kulang na lang sa inyo sir, papel, marriage certificate. You are considered husband and wife kung tutusin. Ngayon, sinasabi ni nanay mo, hindi. O sinungaling sino sinungaling sa inyong dalawa? Si nanay mo, ikaw.
Hindi alam ng mother ko, sir.
O di ba't sa salita-salita mother mo na hindi kayo nag-live-in at hindi kayo...
Hindi nga daw kasi nga alam. Idol naman. Hindi nga daw alam eh. Di, tugma naman.
magkasintahan na hindi pala niya alam.
Uli niya na nalaman, sir.
O, kaya nga, so wag magsalita yung nanay mo kung hindi niya alam.
Hindi. Yung alam niya, sasabihin niya syempre, idol.
Hindi din alam ng mama ko, sir, na nag-loan ako ng 250,000.
Hindi sir, doon sa libin muna kasi ang sinasabi ng nanay mo, never daw kayo nag-live-in itong si Desiree at hindi kayo naging makasintahan. Itong si Desiree raw ang habol-habol sa'yo, pupunta raw sa kampo.
Sir, doon niya nagatira sa kampo, sir.
Oh, doon nakatira yan sa kampo, oh.
Kaya nagatira sa kampo, sir. Pinapauwi ko, sir. Ayaw mag-uwi, sir. Kasi kung tuwing papauwiin ko, sir, nagtangkang magpakimatay, sir.
Sir,
okay.
live-in mo nga siya natural sa isang live-in partner kapag hindi na nadadalo yung kanyang partner, pupuntahan siya, bibisitahin siya, dadalawin siya.
Doon siya nagatira, sir, sa kampo, sir. Nibir kami sa bahay nila, sir. Wala kami sariling bahay, sir.
Oh, paano nag-live-in? Idol, paano? Kailangan may bahay pag nag-live-in. Tama ba? Ikaw nga si Raffy, asawa mo na, iniwan mo pa. Ay, huwag ganun. Iniwan mo pa daw. Oh, may daw. Good. Very good. Daw. Hindi ba kailangan may bahay muna bago mag-live-in? Di ba? Natural daw. Alam ko kailangan si Zosa. Paano yung puting van idol? Linanap ka pa daw. Alam ko kailangan mo na ng bahay bago mag-live-in eh. Anyway.
So, doon niya sa kampo nagatira, sir. Tuwing pinapauwi ko, sir.
So doon kayo sa kampo nag-live-in?
Oh, live-in sa kampo. Ayan, tama ka. 86 Yuki. Oh.
Opo, sir. Yan ang totoo, sir.
Oh, edi nag-live-in na nga kayo kasi may pag-amin na sa'yo na nag-live-in kayo. Maski na sa kampo yan, at least nag-live-in kayo.
Patay tayo dyan. Need ba for ang bahay para makonsider na live-in? Ay, chori-chori. Yan kaya naman eh. Pahama kayo. Tandaan mo, vlogger ka na ha. Vlogger ka na, Mang Temyong. Huwag kang ano dyan ha. Relax ka lang. Relax ka lang. Kaya alam ng tropa. Yun, kaya alam ng tropa. Tandaan mo. Vlogger ka na. Public figure. Okay?
Kung sa totoo lang, sir, bawal yung pandun, sir, sa kampo, sir.
Oh, di bawal, di lalong malalagot ka nito. Gusto mong bawiin o hindi? Kasi ito, recorded ito. Pwede namin ipapasa to sa Philippine Army. O bakit?
Oh, di ba? Idol, recorded to. Papasa namin kay Attorney Trixie. Sorry. Oh, tama ka naman. Recorded to. Pwede namin ipasa kay Attorney Trixie. Oh, episode July 9, 2020. Ito yung kasunod. Galing sa baba, umakyat kayo. Oh, recorded to, idol. Papasa namin to, Attorney Trixie.
Padala ng girlfriend mo sa kampo. O dito ka madi-discharge. Dito ka masisibak. Baka hindi ka masibak doon sa, sandali lang, doon sa
Nag-aas lang ako, inquiry yun. Dapat question.
unang kaso, dito ka masisibak.
Ayaw niya na kasi.
So, hindi tungkol sa pag-iwan. So, iba na. Hanap na lang ng way para masibak. Okay.
Uy, si Rafi.
Sir,
Okay,
regardless
ayaw
kung
niya
ayaw
na
mo masisibak.
Ayaw niya na kasing umuwi si Rafi.
Sir,
Okay,
regardless
ayaw
kung
niya
ayaw
na
umuwi kasi in the first place, bakit mo siya pinatuloy kung talagang off-limits dapat siya?
Ay,
Kasi
nakakatawa ka kanilo.
sabi niya,
Iba-ibang
kasi sabi
rason
niya
mo.
si Rafi, magpunta daw sa ano niya, sa
Hanap butas. Kaya nga hanap butas na lang.
tito niya. Tapos, doon na natulog sa akin.
Daming bawal, di ba sila sinabi?
Sir, ikaw po ang sundalo at yan po ay kampo. Ang may call dyan, meron po tinatawag ng mga camp commander, batalyon commander, kung sino-sino pa na pwede naman harangin tong si Desiree kung gugustuhin mo, kung makulit to, tatawagin mo lang yung commander.
Oh, possibility. Ito, possibility, idol. Maaaring nangyari yung kay Canlog. Thinking na hindi dahil kaya niya lusutan to yung sa babae, no? Hindi siya papayag nagpakasal. Pero sabihin na natin, tama ka, recorded nga ito. Maaring ito rin yung reason na para pagpunta ko doon, hanapan ako ng butas, maaring ito nga yung iano sa akin, na bakit may ganon, diba? So, ngayon, mayayari din ako. Okay. Nabutasan pa si PFC Canlog. Di ba?
Sir, ito ayaw umalis. O ano pa magagawa niya? Hindi mo, sandali lang sir, hindi mo pinalis kasi gusto mo na tumira siya doon. At dahil mismo ikaw, sandali lang sir, ikaw
Walang pwede mamilit magpakasal kahit kanino. Totoo. Di ba? Kaya kaya niya lusutan yan. Ang problema, yung sinabi. Huli ko na to
ikaw mismo nagsabing bawal, then ipaparating ko to sa Philippine Army, diyan ka masisibak.
Ayan paparating niya sa Philippine Army, dyan ka masisibak. Hindi dito. Hindi to kay Desiree. So gagamitin niya yon para ipakasalan to, ganun ba? Mahirap yon, uwi ka pa ba nun? Siyempre, ako hindi na. Malalaman mo, mali nga pala yun, no? Nalaman ni Sir Rafi na ganun, isisend daw yun, tapos doon ako masisibak. So, uwi ka pa ba nun? Siyempre, hindi na rin, kasi parang a soldier without a dignity is not a soldier at all. Parang ganon.
Sandali lang sir, pati yung mga kasamaan mo doon na nakakaalam, madadamay.
Madadamay. Mga kasamahan, madadamay. So idol, bayani siya sa dalawang uri ng bayani siya sa atin. Hero siya sa bansa natin. At hero siya sa mga kasamahan niya. That's a fact. Sipin mo, takutin mo ng ganun, di ba? O, di na-save niya rin yung iba. Tama? Na-save niya rin yung iba. Hindi lang niya na-save sa enkwentro, na-save niya pa dito sa issue na to. RIP soldier. Bayani. Either way. Hindi totoo yung sinasabi ni Idol na bayani siya sa country lang natin. That's not true. Nadamay na yung ibang tao sa problema, malamang sa malamang nga. Tama, di ba? Nadamay na eh. Dahil sa issue niya. Ikaw, yung sundalo, uuwi ka pa ba? Parang toxic si girl. Not judging ha. Pansin ko lang, auto-sub. Mag-auto-sub ka na. Mas okay naging purpose ng death niya kaysa makasal dun sa girl. Correct.
Mo pa. Alam mo ba yan? Nakakaalam, madadamay, dinamay mo pa. Alam mo ba yan? Maging yung commanding maging yung mga opisyal mo na supervisor mo na nakaalam na nakatira pala dyan si Desiree at pinayagan, pati yun masisibak.
Oo, pati yun masisibak. Paano yun? Idol.
Si Rafi, pinauwi na siya, sinabihan siya dati ng PL namin na mag-uwi siya, hindi siya mag-stay doon, nag-stay siya.
Sir, kahit na po ayaw, sabihin na natin totoo yung sinasabi mo, kahit na ayaw niya, wala magagawa si Desiree, isang babae lang yan, and kampo yan, ang dami yung lalaki, ang dami yung barako, ilan ba kayo dyan, batalyon, 3 lalaki lang, bubuhatin to, palabas, wala naman sila magagawa, wala naman magagawa si Desiree.
Magpapatulpo pa rin yan, Idol. Magpapatulpo pa rin yan.
Ikaw naman, sir.
Pagkimatay, sir.
No, sir.
Ayun talaga, sir.
Sir, alam mo, sir, ulitin ko sinabi ko, nakakatakot ka maging kasama sa field. Kung ako'y kasama kita sundalo, ang takutan ko, baka mamaya pagdating sa bakbakan, iwanan mo ako, tatakbo ka. Hindi nga, sir.
Connected. Ulitin natin.
Kasama sa field, kung ako'y
Yan na. Correct. Inulit pa talaga. Ito nga. Kaya nga, second time. Kaya nga, we can actually connect it.
kasama kita sundalo, ang takutan ko, baka mamaya pagdating sa bakbakan, iwanan mo ako, tatakbo ka. Hindi nga, sir.
Channel mo to, Idol, ha?
Hindi ka, sir. Kayo ba, sir, nagkaroon ka na kayong enkwentro? Napasabak na. Sir, tanong ko lang, sir, napasabak ka na ba sa enkwentro?
Opo, sir. Serape.
Saan po ito, banda?
Hello, Serape.
Napasabak na ako kayo sa enkwentro?
Opo, Serape.
Ilang beses?
Ilang beses na, Serape.
Okay. Kung totoo talaga yan, then ako'y hanga sa'yo. Dahil kapag hindi, ang isipin ko, baka tumakbo ka. Kasi nga, mahilig kang tumakbo.
Mahilig kang tumakbo. Here it is. Splice din. Splice.
Hindi, ang isipin ko, baka tumakbo ka. Kasi nga, mahilig kang tumakbo. Diba? But anyway, sir, ito pong ginawa nyo, na pinatira niyo po itong si Desiree, isasubmit po namin ito sa Philippine Army na ikaw mismo nagsabi na bawal.
Yun yung issue.
Okay, sir?
Hello, Serape.
Miss Desiree, salamat po, sir, PFC. Miss Desiree,
Isipin mo, sa'yo nakasalalay lahat. Sa'yo nakatungtong lahat ng responsibilities. Kahit ako hindi na ako uwi niyan. Para sa akin, kung ako yon, I'll die. Yung sa huling ikwento nito. Gago talaga, nasa isip na ng sundalo, dala-dala na pagsabi ni Idol na to. Correct, ayun naman yung sinabi ko simula sa pool eh. Ayun naman sinabi ko eh. Don't tell me na Hindi to naka-apekto doon sa enkwentro niya. Kasama to. Tapos may ganito pa siya, o may pananakot pang ganito. Ano ba yun?
Pinahintay po ako ng ilang months po hanggang nag-lockdown po. Ngayon po, kung hindi ko tinawagan yung tito ko doon.
Hindi nyo alam yung tamang proseso, hindi nyo dito sa main office.
Sir, hello sir.
Criminal, unintended abortion, which is 6 years punishable kapag na-convict. And then pangalawa, bawsi, another 3 to 6 years din kapag na-convict. So more or less, we're looking at hindi bababa sa 10 years na pagkakulong, sir. Ano pong reaksyon niyo, PFC? At this time, sir, gamitin mo na lahat ng connection mo. Lahat ng connection na meron ka, hindi ubra kapag kami pumasok sa eksena.
Did you hear that? Gamitin mo lahat ng connection mo. Gumamit ka ba ng connection, Idol? Ganun ba yung kalakaran? Hindi naman ako naniniwala. Hindi naman ako naniniwala na kailangan ba gumamit ng connection, Idol? Padrino system. Gumamit ka ba? Tanong lang naman ano. Lahat na pag pumasok na siya sa eksena, ano to parang?
At this time, sir, gamitin mo na lahat ng connection mo. Lahat ng connection na meron ka, hindi ubra kapag kami pumasok sa eksena.
Hindi uubra pag kami pumasok sa eksena. Animal na yan. Connection. Connection, corruption. Huh. So, ang ibig ba sabihin nung gumamit ka? Dahil hindi naman siguro. Hindi ako naniniwala dyan. Connection. Good morning, Coach Kaya. Good morning, San Gadnika. Salamat. Hindi ako naniniwala dyan. Yan kasi takbo ng utak niyan. Sanay connection, gumagamit ng connection. Yan idol na yan. Hindi ako naniniwala. Sure win daw ang RTIA. Yan, hindi ako naniniwala. +1 ka ulit kayo. Hindi nga ako naniniwala. Connection, idol. Please. I don't believe that for a second. I think Sendong will believe that. Ano yung splice doon? Oh. Pinlay na natin lahat. Live. Oh, balik tayo kay ChatGPT. Oh. ChatGPT. What if I find the authentic video on his own channel, unedited? What does that do on his arguments? Oh, my goodness. Ano sabi? ChatGPT? If you find authentic, unedited video on Senator RAFFY TULFO's own channel or a credible source, it will significantly impact the arguments and claims made in the official statement regarding the alleged splicing or manipulation of the video. Here's how. Undermines credibility. Oh, really? Meron pa ba siya yan? The discovery of the authentic video would undermine the credibility of Senator RAFFY TULFO's assertion that the video was spliced or manipulated. It would demonstrate that the video in question accurately represents events as they occurred during Senator TULFO's program. Raises questions about intentions. The existence of the unedited video would raise questions about the intentions behind claiming manipulation. Oh, good point. It may suggest that the assertion of splicing was an attempt to deflect criticism or mislead the public about the content of the video. Huh. Huh. Impacts reputation and trust. Senator Raffy Tulfo's credibility and trustworthiness could be impacted if it is perceived that he knowingly made false claims about the authenticity of the video. This could have broader implications. This could have broader implications for his reputation and public perception. Thank you, ChatGPT. The best ka talaga. Imagine that. Oh. Requires accountability and explanation. The revelation of the authentic video would necessitate accountability from Senator Tulfo or his representatives. They would need to explain why false claims were made about the video and address any concerns raised by discrepancy between their statements and the actual evidence. Strengthens criticism. The existence of the unedited video could strengthen any criticisms or concern raised about Senator Tulfo's actions or statements depicted in the video. It would provide a clear basis for evaluating the context and implications of the events shown. In summary, discovering the authentic unedited video on Senator Raffy Tulfo's own channel would have significant implications for the arguments and claims made on official statement. It would challenge the credibility of the assertion that the video was spliced or manipulated and may lead to broader questions about transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct in addressing media representations and public statements. Oh yeah! I agree, ChatGPT. That's why you're my BFF. Transparency, accountability, and ethical conduct in addressing media representation and public statements. Oh yeah, I agree. Kaya yung damage control ni Idol, it won't work. Oh, basahin natin yung sinabi niya ulit. Oh. Okay na natin. Lahat na in question, yes, of course. The said old video suspiciously came out after the release of surveys for the 2028 presidential election, which afterwards was followed by a manifesto criticizing Senator Tulfo's treatment of men in uniform. O yan, dali natin yan. Oh, let's argue again. Alright. Bring up the argument on the timing of the video. To address the argument related to the timing of the video's resurfacing in relation to the 2028 presidential election surveys and the manifesto criticizing Senator Tulfo's treatment of the military personnel, follow these steps. Contextualize the timing. Acknowledge the timing highlighted in the official statement, which suggests that the video reappearance was strategically timed to coincide with the political events and criticism aimed at Senator Tulfo. Okay. Consider motives and intentions. Analyze the potential motives behind the timing of the video's release. Question whether the timing was coincidental or if there was a deliberate or effort to influence public perception or discredit Senator Tulfo's during political sensitive period. Evaluate political context. Examine the broader... Ito. May pag-argue tayo kayo, no? Argue for Senator Raffy Tulfo. Okay? Ready na ba kayo, guys? Head to head with my BFF. Diba? Head to head with my BFF. And don't respond yet until I give my arguments. Okay? Tapos mag-respond dyan. Tama, nag-respond din siya. Of course, please go ahead and present your arguments in support of once you've shared your points. Already, sabi ko, di ba, argue for. Okay. Let's grant the argument that the timing is not coincidental. But is it not justified if the concerned military personnel brought it up because there is a possibility that he will be their leader, and they actually treat them the way Senator Tulfo treated PFC Canlog. Okay. Certainly, let's explore the argument. If we grant that the timing of the video's resurfacing was not coincidental and was brought up by concerned military personnel due to the possibility of Senator RAFFY TULFO assuming a leadership position, such as in a presidential role, there are several points to consider. Accountability and leadership. It is essential for individuals seeking leadership positions, especially in government, to be held accountable for their actions and treatment of others, including military personnel. The concern raised by the military personnel regarding Senator Tulfo past actions could be viewed as a valid assessment of his leadership style and suitability. Whoa! We just won, man! We just won, dude! Yes! Agree, ChatGPT. Valid assessment of his leadership style and suitability for higher office. Round 1 pa lang. Alright, let's do this. Analogous situations. Drawing parallel between Senator Tulfo's treatment of PFC Canlog in the video and potential interactions with military is a legitimate consideration. Legitimate consideration if there are perceived similarities in how Senator Tulfo handled the situations with PFC Canlog and how he might approach leadership responsibilities. It raises valid concerns about his leadership approach and values. Oh! 2 points. Teka, we will cross that later. Okay? Iyak Tulfonatics na naman yan. Love seeing lots of prompts and inputs. Public perception and trust. The actions and behaviors of public figures, especially those aspiring to hold significant positions, can impact public perception and trust. Concerns about past conduct, if substantiated, I like that term, substantiated, could influence how military personnel and the broader public view Senator Tulfo's candidacy and leadership capabilities. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations regarding fairness, respect, and empathy towards military personnel, indeed all citizens, are critical in evaluating candidates' suitability for leadership. Upholding ethical standards demonstrating aspect for those in service is fundamental, fostering trust, unity within the nation. Okay, let's explore this. Let's explore number 2. analogous situations. How many instances should I provide to pass the Bayesian analysis? Here we go. To explore the concept of analogous situations, specifically Senator Tulfo's treatment of PFC CANLOG and potential implications of how he might treat military personnel as a leader, you can use Bayesian analysis to assess the likelihood of similar behavior based on past instances. Here's how you might approach it. Di ka naman fan ng Bayes, Fan ako niyan. Identify relevant instances. Start by identifying specific instances where Senator Tulfo's interactions with individuals, especially those in vulnerable or authoritative positions, can be analyzed for similarities to the situations with PFC CANLOG. Quantify similarities. For each identified instance, quantify similarities in terms of the nature of the interaction, the power dynamics at play, and the outcomes observed. Look for patterns or recurring behaviors that could indicate a consistent approach or attitude. Assessment likelihood po tayo sa gather support evidence. Okay, apply. Apply Bayesian belief updating. Use Bayesian updating to adjust prior beliefs based on new evidence, instances of behavior, and revise the likelihood assessment accordingly. Consider factors such as credibility of source and the context of each instance in evaluating transferability of behavior. Present. Okay, how about this? Okay. How about if Senator RAFFY TULFO asked a police officer with rank, I don't know the rank, a question in a Senate inquiry. Inutil ka ba? Hindi, bobo ka ba or tiwali? Does that count? All right. If Senator asks a police officer question, bobo ka ba o tiwali, during a Senate inquiry, it could certainly be considered as an instance that reflects on his behavior and approach towards individuals in authoritative positions. Here's how you could analyze this specific incident in relation to assessing Tulfo's potential treatment of military personnel as a leader. Nature of interaction. Analyze the nature of the question posed by Tulfo to the police officer. Assess whether the question was respectful, appropriate, and conducive. Okay. To be more specific, this is what happened during the Senate inquiry. Tulfo, bobo ka ba or tiwali. Police officer. Police officer. Bobo na lang po. Tulfo. O sige. Tanga na lang. Ito na. Based on the specific interaction described during the Senate inquiry where Senator Tulfo asked the police officer, bobo ka ba or tiwali? And then continue with remarks like, bobo na lang po. Okay, sige, tanga na lang. We can analyze the implications of this exchange in relation to assessing behavior, potential leadership style. Okay, language and respect. Okay. Evaluate the language used by Senator towards the officer. The use term like bobo, stupid, tanga, can be considered disrespectful and derogatory, especially when directed towards a public servant in an official setting like Senate inquiry. Professionalism and conduct. Assess whether the Senator Tulfo's remarks align with expected standards of professionalism and conduct for a senator participating in a formal proceeding. Consider whether the tone and approach were appropriate for constructive dialogue and mutual respect. Damn it. Power dynamics. Reflect on the power dynamics inherent in the interaction. With Senator Tulfo in a position of authority as a senator and the police officer in a position of requiring professionalism and restraint, evaluate whether the remarks reflected in an imbalance of power, misuse of authority. Eto, how about... Okay. In applying a Bayesian analysis, you would weigh the specific incident as evidence of Senator Tulfo's behavior and demeanor, considering its relevance to assessing his potential treatment of military personnel or other individual in leadership roles. By contextualizing this incident with broader considerations of leadership and professionalism, you can contribute to a more informed evaluation of Senator Tulfo's qualifications for higher office. More! How about asking a police officer with higher rank this question? What have you... Ano yan? Ulitin natin. Ito.
Ako po, marami ako napatunayan. Ikaw, anong napatunayan mo sa Las Piñas? Have you done anything in your life? Come on. Ako, I've done so many things. Kasi kaya ko mag-deliver. Ikaw, what have you delivered? You're a narcissist. Ang yabang mo, sir. Akala mo, sir, ikaw na po ang hari ng universe. Meow.
Ano yan? Wait, isa pa.
Ako po, marami ako napatunayan. Ikaw, anong napatunayan mo sa Las Piñas? Have you done anything in your life? Come on. Ako, I've done so many things. Kasi kaya ko mag-deliver. Ikaw, what have you delivered? You're a narcissist. Ang yabang mo, sir. Akala mo, sir, ikaw na po ang... Ako po, marami ako napatunayan. Ikaw, anong napatunayan mo sa Las Piñas? Have you done anything in your life? Come on. Ako, I've done so many things. Kasi kaya ko mag-deliver. Ikaw, what have you delivered? You're a narcissist. Ang yabang mo, sir. Akala mo, sir, ikaw na po ang hari ng universe. Meow.
I've delivered. Ikaw. Ganyan ba? Yan. Does this count? Paalam muna. Ako travel. I'll be back when I got home. Salamat po. Ingat po kayo, Tinang Berry. Okay. Based on the description you provided, asking a police officer with a high rank if he has done anything in his life compared to Senator Tulfo's accomplishment, let's analyze the implication of this interaction. Okay? Assess the nature which could be as seen as confrontational and or dismissive. Consider the power dynamics. Okay? In summary, the specific interaction where Senator questioned the police officer's accomplishment compared to his own achievements should be evaluated within the broader context of professionalism, respect, and leadership. By analyzing the implications of this question on interpersonal dynamics and public perception, you can gain insights into Senator's approach towards engaging with individuals in rotative roles, potential relevance. Okay. Medyo soft siya dito dahil kulang yung context. Okay lang yan. How many of those incidents should I provide to make it pragmatically sufficient on the claim that he could be a bad leader. All right. To pragmatically support the claims that Senator Tulfo could be a bad leader based on the specific incidents like those described, it is important to consider both the quality and quantity of evidence presented. While there's no fixed number of incidents required, a comprehensive analysis would typically involve providing a sufficient number of well-documented instances to establish a pattern of behavior. Here's a practical approach. Identify key incidents. Begin by identifying a selection of significant incidents where Senator Tulfo behavior. Okay. Ito pa. Would it make a difference if the samples are both... would it make a difference if the samples are from samples are prior to him being senator and during? Yes. Okay. Good. Yes, it can make a difference whether the incidents occurred prior to Senator RAFFY TULFO's tenure as senator versus during his time in office. The timing of the incidents can influence the interpretation and relevance of the evidence in assessing his suitability as a leader. Here's how the timing of the incidents impact on the analysis. Ito dito, interesado ako dito bago ako gagawa ng panibagong video. Okay. Relevance to character assessment. Okay, this is a good point. This is general, right? Incidents that occurred before Senator Tulfo's term as a senator can provide insights into his character, values. Bakit naman ganun ka? I hate you! Before assuming a formal leadership role. They may be indicative of his established patterns of conduct, interactions with others. I hate you! ChatGPT, may resolve ba si Tulfo kapag napaya yung kausap? Potential for evolution. Ito. Behavior exhibit prior to becoming a senator may reflect personal growth or changes over time. Consider whether there is evidence of evolving attitudes or improved conduct since entering public office. I hate you, ChatGPT. Demonstrates continuity. Examining incidents from before Senator Tulfo's senatorial term can demonstrate continuity in behavior and highlight persistent tendencies that could impact his leadership style if elected to higher office. I know. That's why I asked the question. Incidents during senatorial tenure. Direct relevance to leadership. Incidents that occurred while Senator Tulfo has been in office are directly relevant to assessing his leadership capabilities and conduct as a public official. Public accountability. As a sitting senator, action statements made during tenure can carry significant weight in terms of public accountability and expectations for ethical conduct. Evaluate how incidents during Senator Tulfo's term may have influenced governance, public perception of his leadership, and effectiveness in representing. Okay, combined analysis. Comprehensive assessment, trends and patterns, potential for evolution, X na agad. Yun nga eh. Baka idemanda ni Idol si ChatGPT ba? In summary, the timing of incidents related to Senator Tulfo's behavior can significantly impact their relevance and implications for evaluating his leadership. Okay. What could be the things we should expect if we abduce from the information I gave you? What could be the things we should expect, assuming he is a bad leader, if we abduce from the information I gave you? Ayan. Backward evolution. To. Eto na. Guys. Eto na yung na-expect natin. Okay. Assuming to na bad leader siya, ha? Okay. If we abduce from the information provided, assume Senator Tulfo could potentially exhibit characteristics of a bad leader based on the incidents discussed, here are some potential expectations or implications. I like it. Okay. Sige. Matakot ka, ChatGPT. Dami mo ng plus. Ito na. Poor communication and diplomacy. Oh. I don't like where we're going with this. Expect challenges in effective communication and diplomacy. As evidenced by instances of confrontational or disrespectful language towards individuals in positions of authority, a bad leader may struggle to engage constructively with diverse stakeholders and maintain professional decorum. Damn it. Lack of empathy and respect, sold na ako. 2. Lack of empathy and respect. Anticipate a lack of empathy and respect toward others, especially those with differing viewpoints or roles. A bad leader may demonstrate dismissive behavior or derogatory language towards individuals, undermining teamwork and collaboration. Damn. Sa poll yung lack of empathy and respect. Kuwait check. Unang bagsak, Kuwait agad. Oops, sorry. Okay, 3. Authoritarian tendencies. Watch for signs of authoritarian tendencies reflected in the use of power dynamics to assert dominance or control over others. A bad leader may exhibit tendencies to belittle or demean subordinates or colleagues, leading to a toxic work environment. Wait. Let's explore authoritarian tendencies. Thus, filing cases to small vloggers that criticize him count? Ooh. Filing legal cases against small vloggers who criticized Senator Tulfo could potentially be seen as indicative of authoritarian tendencies, depending on the context and motivations behind such actions. Here's a deeper exploration of how this behavior might reflect authoritarian tendencies. Use of legal action to silence critics. Okay. Nako. Ito na kung pinag-usapan kasi sounds familiar yan. Kayo, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Filing cases against individuals who criticize Senator Tulfo, particularly small vloggers with limited resources or influence, can be perceived as an attempt to suppress dissent and stifle freedom of expression. Authoritarian leaders may resort to legal intimidation to silence opposition and maintain control over public discourse. Should I continue, guys? Oh no. Should I continue? Kailangan talaga pang matalinuhan yung tanong kay ChatGPT para magmatalinuhan din ang sagot niya. Should I continue, comrade? Naku, may isa pa. Stop. Alright, let's continue. Abuse of power and influence. Ba't may influence dyan? Don't go there! Don't go there! Using one's position of authority, influence to initiate legal proceedings against critics, especially those with lesser means to defend themselves, can be viewed as an abuse of power. Authoritarian leaders may leverage their status to exert undue pressure on dissenting voices. Chilling effect on free speech. Such actions can have a chilling effect on free speech and independent journalism, discouraging individuals from expressing dissenting opinions or holding public figures accountable. Authoritarian leaders may seek to create an atmosphere of fear and accomplish through legal threats. Oh, here we go. Lack of tolerance for criticism. Filing cases against critics suggests a lack of tolerance for dissent and desire to shield oneself from accountability. Authoritarian leaders often exhibit thin skin, damn it, and react aggressively to any form of critics for scrutiny. Oh my. Oh my. Undermining democratic principles. Initiating legal action against critics undermines democratic principles of transparency, accountability, and freedom of speech. Authoritarian tendencies prioritize control and authority over open dialogue in diverse perspectives. Swak na swak si Islands of 4. Let's continue. Implications for governance. Actions that target critics through legal means raise concerns about governance and leadership. Authoritarian leaders may prioritize personal interest and self-preservation over public accountability and responsibility. What? Okay. How about when he actually doesn't answer criticism about him publicly and he uses his vloggers and the like to answer it? Does that count? When Senator RAFFY Tulfo chooses not to directly address criticism about himself publicly and instead relies on his vloggers or supporters to respond, it can raise certain consideration related to leadership and communication style. Here's how this behavior might be interpreted. One up. Kayo, please stop. No, I don't. I need to ask questions to my BFF. Avoidance of accountability. Senator Tulfo's reluctance to personally address criticism can be perceived as avoiding direct accountability and responsibility for his actions or decisions. Leaders are expected to engage with constructive criticism openly and transparently rather than deflecting or delegating responses. Lack of transparency. By using proxies such as vloggers or supporters to respond to criticism, Senator Tulfo may contribute to a perception of lack of transparency. This approach can obscure his own perspective and intentions, leading to confusion or distrust among the public. Limitations of communication style. Relying on intermediaries to address criticism may indicate limitations in Senator Tulfo's communication style or willingness to engage in nuanced discussions. Effective leaders are typically able to communicate directly and effectively with diverse audience. Control of narrative. Delegating responses to vloggers supporters allows Senator Tulfo to control the narrative and potentially shape public perception without directly engaging in the discourse. Oh my goodness! Gagi kayo, palalim ng palalim. Well, I'm just following the This approach can be perceived as manipulative or insincere, especially if it avoids addressing substantive concerns. Delegating responses to vlogger supporters allows Tulfo to control a narrative, potentially shape public perception without directly engaging in the discourse. This approach can be perceived as manipulative or insincere, especially if it avoids addressing substantive concerns. Impact on public dialogue. This behavior can impact the quality of public dialogue and debate, as it may discourage open discussion and accountability. Leaders who use intermediaries to shield themselves from criticism risk creating barriers to meaningful engagement with constituents. Control of narrative. Oops. Leadership accessibility. Leaders are expected to be accessible and responsive to public concerns. When Senator Tulfo chooses not to directly engage with criticism, it can raise questions about his accessibility and willingness to listen to diverse perspectives. Kayo, it's darker and darker scary, I know. Based on the information, based on the statement that based on the official statement that I gave you, is that a proxy type of answer? Based on the official statement you provided earlier, which contains a detailed response attributed to the office of Senator, it doesn't necessarily fit the definition of a proxy type of answer in the context of using vlogger supporters to respond to criticism. Instead, the statement appears to be a direct response issued on behalf of Senator. Okay, good. Medyo kinabahan lang ako ng konti. Okay, that's why I asked that question. Okay. While official representation, the statement represents an official response from Senator Tulfo's office, providing information addressing specific issues raised in the context of political personal criticism. This indicates a level of engagement and willingness to address concerns publicly. Transparency and accountability. Issuing an official statement demonstrates a degree of transparency by acknowledging and responding to public discourse and criticism. This contributes to fostering accountability and openness in communication, direct engagement. While similar is not attributed to vloggers and supporters, the manner in which person engage with criticism, including through official channels relevant to perception, leadership, or response. Okay. Good. How about this? Filing cases so far away from the person person filing and being filed against. Where does that fit? Filing against individual locations far removed from the persons initiating the lawsuit can raise several considerations and implications, particularly in the context of leadership ethical behavior. Let's explore where this behavior might fit and what it could. Strategic legal maneuvering. Filing cases in distant locations could be viewed as a strategic legal maneuver aimed at gaining tactical advantage or leveraging procedural differences. This approach may perceive as an attempt to exploit legal loopholes or jurisdiction nuances to the filer's benefit. Avoiding accountability or scrutiny. Choosing a distant location for filing cases may indicate an intention to avoid direct accountability or scrutiny. By initiating legal proceedings far from defendant's usual jurisdiction, the filer might seek to complicate the legal process and make it more challenging for the defendant to respond effectively. Disruption of due process. Filing cases in remote locations can disrupt the principles of fair, efficient due process. It may impose undue burdens on the defendant in terms of travel, legal representation, logistical challenges, potentially hindering their ability to defend themselves adequately. Potential abuse of legal system. This behavior raises questions about the potential abuse of the legal system for personal or strategic gain. Leaders are expected to uphold ethical standards and use legal mechanisms responsibly. Rather than exploiting them for personal advantage or vindictive purposes. Parang psych-evaluation. Leadership integrity, transparency. Actions such as filing cases in distant locations can reflect on leadership integrity and commitment to transparency. Leaders should prioritize fairness, accessibility, and ethical conduct in all aspects of governance and public engagement. Public perception and trust. The choice of legal tactics, including filing cases in remote locations, can influence public perception and trust in leaders. Such behavior may erode confidence in the leader's motives and adherence to ethical standards. Okay, bago tayo mag-end, I need this. It's a lot. So, let me ask one last question. As a good leader, how does that leader counter those marks? As a good leader, opponent of RAFFY TULFO, how does he or she counter the ones you derive through abductive reasoning? Breathe in and breathe out. Yeah. Matagal na ako nag-unsub dyan, Kuya Kayo. Ito. Dito natin i-end to. This is the last. Oh, DDS. Pakita nyo to kay VP Sara. To effectively counter the potential negative traits or behaviors attributed to Senator RAFFY TULFO based on abductive analysis, an opposing leader or critic could adopt several strategies aimed at highlighting contrast in leadership style and principles. Here are some approaches that could be employed. Okay. Emphasize transparency and accountability. Abductive reasoning, ito yung type ng reasoning kaya inabando na yung pamilya, abducted daw eh. Emphasize a commitment to transparency and accountability in leadership. Highlight a track record of open communication, willingness to address criticism directly, and a clear stance on ethical conduct in public service. Dude, I like this. I would vote for I would vote for a person like this. Ayan yung ko eh. Ayan, isa sa mga big check ko yan eh. When a leader is actually encouraging open communication like discourse, big check sa akin yung tao ngayon. Inday Sara, no comment. She needs to change to balance this. Hindi niya kailangan niya rin maging assertive. Transparency or open book. Game, tuloy. Shows great temperament din. Yeah. Focus on inclusivity and collaboration. Emphasize inclusivity and collaboration as a fundamental principle of leadership. Highlight efforts to engage diverse stakeholders, encourage constructive dialogue, or foster teamwork in decision-making process. Sana may third option pa. Sa akin yang si Tulfo at Inday. Well, ito yung tinitingnan natin. Prioritize respectful communication. Emphasize the importance of this respectful and constructive communication in leadership. Advocate for a leadership style that values empathy, mutual respect, professionalism, and interactions with individuals at all levels. Okay? Promote ethical conduct and integrity. Highlight a commitment to ethical conduct and integrity in governance. Emphasize adherence to principles of fairness, justice, and ethical standards in all aspects of leadership and public service. Okay? That's why I'm fascinated sa parliamentary form of government. Pag bobo yung leader, makikita diskurso, debate pa lang, Address legal procedural concerns. Articulate a clear stance on legal and procedural fairness. Address concerns related to the abuse of legal mechanisms or tactics aimed at circumventing due process. Emphasizing si MDS nga yung inaan nito, no? Engage in constructive critique. Offer constructive critique of leadership styles and behaviors focusing substantive issues and policy differences. Demonstrate a willingness to engage in healthy debate and offer alternative approaches based on principles of good governance. Build trust and credibility. Build trust and credibility with constituents through consistent demonstration of integrity, responsiveness, and genuine commitment to public service. Highlight a leadership approach that prioritizes the well-being and interests of the community. Bagsak sa lahat si Tulfo. Yan ang need, good governance. Hindi TL na agad. By adopting these strategies, an opposing leader or critic can effectively counter negative perceptions associated with set of RAFFY TULFO's leadership attributes derived from abductive analysis. The goal is to present a compelling contrast in leadership style. Ito. Ito talaga lasa, guys. Lasa talaga. Okay. How do we sell that to the low IQ people? When communicating or contrasting vision leadership to a broader audience, including those who have varying levels of engagement and understanding, it is important to use effective messaging communication strategies. Here are some approaches to sell a positive leadership vision to a diverse audience. Woke ka. Including individuals with varying levels of engagement perspective. Simplify and clarify messaging. Use clear, straightforward language to communicate key message about ethical leadership and good governance. Avoid jargon or complex terminology that may be difficult for some audience to understand. Focus on concrete examples. Illustrate leadership principles with tangible examples in real-life scenarios that resonate with everyday experiences. Highlight practical ways in which ethical leadership can benefit communicates individuals. Use visual storytelling techniques. Address common concerns and misconceptions. Empower through education and information. Yes. Engage emotionally. Okay. Can you ask ChatGPT what is artist redeeming character? I doubt kung meron. I wouldn't even ask that question. Appeal to emotions by highlighting the values principles that underpin ethical leadership, such as fairness, integrity, compassion. Okay, create opportunities, participation. Build relationship and trust. Collaborate with trusted messengers. Partner with community leaders, educators, and influencers who are trusted voices within different segments of society. Leverage existing networks to amplify messages and reach broader audiences. Celebrate success stories. Highlight success stories, positive examples of ethical leadership, governance. Showcase individual initiative embodied. Okay. Thank you, my BFF. I know what to do. So we can look at Sarah's comment stance regards China as respecting PBBM's approach. Yeah, in a sense, yeah, you can. Shell Santa Maria, good morning po, host. Good morning. I know what to do. Okay. Idol. Ito is Splice. Gusto ko lang i-end yung ano ng yung mga ganito, Idol, I mean, alam mong babalik din sa ito mga pinagagawa mo sa tao. Okay. God bless inyo lahat. Bye.
Ako po, marami ako napatunayan. Ikaw, anong napatunayan mo sa Las Piñas? Have you done anything in your life? Come on. Ako, I've done so many things. Kasi kaya ko mag-deliver. Ikaw, what have you delivered? You're a narcissist. Ang yabang mo, sir. Akala mo, sir, ikaw na po ang hari ng universe.